Welcome, everyone. How was everybody doing tonight? I got a special guest coming up tonight to join me, the one and only uh, Andrea mom. So I'll wait till a few people come on here, and then she'll be coming up in just a few minutes. Um, so how's everybody doing tonight? Ain't but one person in here. We just now scheduled this live, so hopefully a few people will see it and come on in here. Hey, Betty Boop. Hello, sweetheart. I should have known you'd be here. One of my first ones here. I'm waiting on Andrea, Mom. She'll be here in just a minute. She's going to come up and we're just going to chit chat tonight. We ain't really got nothing um, important, I guess, really important to talk about, but we're just coming up here to chat tonight. Hey, Lavina. How are you doing? Good evening. Good evening. What's been going on with y'all in this YouTube land or in the world today? Not YouTube, but in the world today. I know it's been hot. My little one started back to school today. He's in the first grade. His first day back to school was today. He was kind of excited, but I asked him how did his day go. He said it was kind of good. He said kind of good. He didn't say it was real good, but he said it's kind of good. I said, well, I guess that's better than not good at all. um, but he was wore out after the first day. He come home and got on the couch and he said he was cold and put some cover on him. And I looked over there 5 minutes later and he was out. And I was like, no, 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 ain't no going to sleep now, boy. You'll never sleep tonight if you go to sleep now. So he was trying to fall asleep right after school near about because he was so tired. It done wore him out. But he's got back in the bed, so we'll see how tomorrow goes. He gets ready to get up for school. He'll be like, "No, Mama, no." He did really good though. He did really good this morning. I cried after I got home, but he didn't. He was a big boy. He didn't cry this year. But as soon as Mama got home, she just boo-hooed and boo-hooed. I just miss my baby so much. So I'm so used to having him here with me all the time. I just missed him so much. I was like, I said, I can't believe he's gone to school, and I had to come home by myself. So it was sad coming home by myself. Spring cleaning and redid. Oh, you did redid your bathroom? That's good. I hung up two shelves in my bathroom tonight. I had two shelves I got. And I hung them up in my bathroom. Meet the teacher night for me tonight. I am the teacher they meet. What grade is he in? He's in the first grade, Grouchy Mama Bear. Yeah, he's in the first grade. So, but we went and met his teacher Monday night. I think yeah, it was a Monday. Mama knows best. I cried when every one of my kids started school. Broke my heart. I know it. It does. And I thought he was being a big boy, but Mama just broke down when she got home. I just couldn't. I was like, my baby. I don't know. I can't. Well, I took him to school. I was opening his milk and I was opening his breakfast for him before I left because I got to walk him in on the first day and made sure he had everything. And I was like, I can't do this, all the time. My little baby's got to grow up, I guess. I like him being little, I guess, and wanting Mama to do everything. First grade, they are so cute, but I don't want a room full of them. I bet. And they only have one teacher per room in the classrooms. And I know whenever he was in pre-K and kindergarten, they had two teachers in a classroom each. But I guess when they get on up in the first grade and up, they only have just one teacher. Because I thought they'd have another, substitute or not a substitute, but just a helper or something in there. But it was just the one teacher in there, and that was it. She said it's just her this year. I was like, well, good luck to you with all these kids. uh, so, what grade do you teach, Grouchy Mama Bear? What grade do you teach? Do you enjoy teaching? Let me um, drop the link because I ain't seen the entry. First grade, they're so cute, but I don't. Oh, you don't want to. I just read that one. I thought that was a new comment. I teach third grade. Okay, my grandson he started the fourth grade. he and then my granddaughter, she's going to be in kindergarten. So um, love it, best gig ever. I bet it is. I bet it is. I would like that. I think it would be great. Little kids are so much fun. They are really. They are. I'm always home with my little one all the time until he goes to school, and then we're apart while he's at school. But I miss him. I miss his little butt during school. So I'm so used to having him. Mama, you give me this. Mama, you give me that. Mama, mama, mama. Well, it's Monty, Monty, Monty. He calls me Monty. So it's Monty, Monty. Will you do this? But he had to grow up today and go to big school. Stories they come up with. Yeah, they will. They'll come up with some stories now, Betty. Um, but I'm glad that he's going back to school and he can play with other kids his age and um, just have somebody to play with instead of just being home with me all the time. I cried when all of mine went out to school as well. Oh, hey, Pocket Sand, how are you doing, sweetheart? Cat, you're welcome. Get down. Um, oh wait, I got a guest backstage. I didn't even see her. Hey, girl.
Hi, sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's fine. We was just talking about the kids starting back to school and stuff. Told them that I cried like a baby today.
Aw.
I wasn't a big girl today. I had to be the crybaby.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone.
um, yeah, yours starts back tomorrow. Tomorrow's the first day for your little one.
Yeah. Yep. She's getting ready to go to bed soon.
You're going to be at home alone too. It's going to affect you differently too, ain't it? Ain't you used to having her there with you all day?
Yeah, but it's going to affect me extra because I, I have a lot to do. I don't know. My thoughts are just a fucking mess.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Pocket Sand says, I'm mad as a hornet from nicotine withdrawals. I'm sure it shows in a few of my comments around these streets. I started a comment, and when I went back in, I was going to comment on your post the other day where you was talking about that. I think it was to Betty Boop. Y'all were talking, and my comments about you having to quit smoking and stuff, and I went back and it was in the draft. I didn't even send the comment. I guess I forgot to hit the send button or something. It was still in there, but I bet that is tough having to quit smoking after been smoking so long. I don't know. I've never smoked before in my life, so I don't know. But I know a lot of people that has smoked, and they say it's really tough to quit.
Yeah.
It's a hard thing to do.
But good for you, Pocket Sam. That's awesome. I couldn't do it.
Hey, Angela's Clips and Giggles.
Hi.
Yep. Well, I fell off a bunk bed last night hanging curtains, so I'm tore up good. Oh, good gracious, Betty. What are you doing on top of a bunk bed, woman?
And
You really trying to hurt yourself now, ain't you? Hanging curtains. Oh, Lord.
now we
Well,
have to be careful as we get older. Our balance, our equilibrium's off. It's not
our bodies ain't like they used to be either. I'm telling you, we don't bounce back as easy either.
right. Yeah, that's a big cause of death for older folks. Is in their brain they can still do it, but their body won't let, and they fall.
Mm. Hey, when you was talking about ghost stories the other night, I didn't even tell you about mine either. I didn't get to tell you about it, but I do got a good one though.
Oh,
Um,
I don't put my mom in the category, even though it's a spirit. I don't know.
well, they say ghost stories. It's like, well, it's not ghosts. It's our loved ones that's passed or
Yeah.
whatever. So yeah. But anyway, when my aunt passed away, she passed away a couple years ago with brain cancer.
Oh,
She got it, and it took her within a year. I mean, she was like 50 something, and within the year, she looked like she was
wow.
probably 80 or 90 years old. That's how much cancer changed the looks of her appearance just in that 1 year of her, going through it. And it was terrible. But when she passed away, she wanted me to have her dog, and I took her Rottweiler. She had a Rottweiler that stayed in the house, and she
Hmm.
was potty trained, and she was huge too. and her name was Roxy, and so I got to get her dog, and then I got one of her king size bedroom suits that she had that was hers too, because my mom was like the power of attorney over all of her stuff and stuff because she wasn't married or anything,
Yeah.
and so I bought it for my mom. And I had her bed here at my house, and the dog always got up there and slept in the bed with her too. So I don't know if it was the dog, because the dog I had it for a couple of years, and he passed away because he was old too, and it just about killed me though. But I think it was her. Every time I would get in that bed, it felt like somebody was crawling up at the end of my bed. I mean, you could feel the indentions, like somebody like climbing on the bed and getting up in the bed, and I would go to bed and it would happen, or I'd be laying in the bed and it would happen, and it would scare me to death. It was right after I got her bed too and brought it home,
Wow.
and I said, and I told him, and everybody's like, well, it could be the mattress that ain't
Yeah.
settled. Or so I said, there's no way. This is like somebody is literally climbing on the bed. It's that big of a difference. It's not just like
Yeah.
a little, it was literally, and it would happen all the time when I first brought that bed home. And it happened for a good while there at first. And it scared me for a little while. But then I come to realize, I said, it's probably just Debbie. She's, used to, when she was sick and stuff, had to climb up and get in the bed and stuff, and that was her bed and stuff when I got from her, and that's the only thing I could think of was that was her climbing up in that bed.
Yeah. And you weight, the pressure of the weight.
Yes, it was. I mean, you could tell and it would literally wake me up out of my sleep. Sometimes it would do that,
Wow. That's awesome.
and it would scare me. That was the only time that I've ever, because she's the only one that's really close to me that's passed, and I've gotten her stuff. Some of the things that she had, I got to, like, I still got her fish tank, and her fish are still living in there. Now they're still living in there, and but that bed was one of the things, and I even took I got this camera in there too, and I took a screenshot on my camera, like
Uh-huh.
three, and it looked like a person standing up in my room, like a ghost figure of a woman standing up in my room. I'm serious. I showed those pictures to several people, and it looked like somebody standing there. It
Well,
was crazy.
you don't leave us.
Well, she was letting me know that was her bed. She sure was. She was letting me know that I was sleeping in the wrong bed. That was her bed.
Yeah. She missed bed. She wants to go.
Yeah. Hey, Fruit Fly. Hey, Luana. How are you doing, sweetheart?
Hi,
Hey,
fruit fly.
Daria.
Hi, Luann.
He had a good birthday party. It was wonderful. He was so happy, and it went great. It really went well, and he had a good time. I appreciate you asking about it. I'm on my last pack, so I will be cranky soon too. Oh, Pocket, I mean, Fruit Fly, you're quitting too.
Good
That's
job.
awesome, y'all. She
That's
said
awesome.
I'm
Very
on my last pack, so I'll be cranky soon too. Oh no, I've been letting off steam everywhere, which helps. Oh, you can try that. Oh Lord, you
How
gonna
long do
let
you smoke for, Pockets Man? We'll here and wait.
pockets pocket? Good idea. Let off steam everywhere. How long have y'all been smoking for?
Smoking.
You be smoking. Smoke it to the east.
Yeah.
Smoke it to the west. Instead of stroking, you be smoking.
Yeah. Let's tear these streets up. Let's do it.
Tear them up, fruit fly. Break them down. Y'all go over and break some streets down. They need it.
Yeah.
Um,
I haven't been paying attention much.
Me neither. There ain't really been. I don't really see a lot going on lately.
I'm
Just
sure there is. We just aren't seeing it
yeah.
always. Hi,
Oh,
Ben.
thanks for posting Nancy's link. I've been looking for it. Oh, you're welcome. I just found out somebody sent it to me tonight, so I figured I'd post it. Her other channel that she just got, that I just got the link to yesterday, went down too. Thank you, Betty. Since she was 16, Pocket Sand. Wow, that's a long time. And that's are you? Oh, that's got to be horrible. Betty, we could be called MKB's Hooters. Hooters. Lord, y'all silly. Luann, I hope everything is going well with you. I heard something about your son. You know, your son's killer is up for parole and stuff, and I hope that that works out well for that he don't get out or anything like that.
Yeah,
If
we're good vibes, so let us know, Luann.
that's what it's called here. Yeah, Daria, it's called Sky Zone. It's the same thing. It's called Sky Zone. It's a trampoline park here. We got one that's called the same thing.
Yeah, we have one too.
Is it called Sky Zone?
I think so.
Oh, okay. I guess they were just worldwide then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's neat. Yep. They have a lot of stuff there. They have like what's it the dang, what do you do? Dodgeball. Play dodgeball on one big side of it, and they got a bunch of balls, and people play dodgeball. And then they got this other little thing that you can run up real tall thing and try to get to the top or something. Then
Mm-hmm.
they got this big old foam pit where the kids can,
Yeah.
and it's and then they just got new steps in there here recently, because used to it didn't have steps, but they got this big blow up steps now that the kid can climb up and jump off of it real high. But him getting out of them things look like they're a workout, because it's hard. They had to like
Yeah.
army crawl out of them darn foam pit thing because they said it's so hard. And his sweating so bad when he got out. He's like, "Whoo!" He said, "Mom, I'm tired."
Do they have one of those walls that you what the hell is that called again?
Oh, the no, not in this one. It don't. Those rock climbing walls and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, they don't in ours. No, it don't. But I have been to one that has got the rock climbing walls and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
had they had arcade games and pizza and stuff, and yeah, they got all that. And then they got a basketball goal, like two basketball goals, where they can run and jump and throw the ball in, and this other little thing you can sit on this ball and swing to the other side like a um I don't know what you call it, but
How
it
are you guys there for?
we you get to jump for an hour before the party, and then so it was 1:15 to 2:15 you jump, and then 2:15 to 3:15 is when they do their party. then then you have to leave after the party.
And then you have to leave after the
Well,
party.
I mean,
They
you
kick you
you could
out.
they just not allowed to go back and jump after the party's over, unless you
Ooh.
buy extra time or extra hours, I guess.
1 hour is not very much.
But it sure works. It wears them out though. If they jump in one solid hour, though, it wears them out.
Yeah. Yeah. How
Yeah, getting out of that foam pit is way harder than it looks. They look like they're struggling getting out of that thing.
what?
They'd be sweating. The kids come out and their faces all red. There was a
Yeah.
worker sitting there that was pulling them out. The worker kept pulling them, and Paisley was up there like, "Help!" He
Oh.
would be down there reaching and pulling Paisley out every time, because she'd be struggling trying to get to the end of it.
Well, that guy got a good workout,
I
right?
know it. He kept pulling all the kids up from the foam pit. So I know he was wore out too, just as much as the kids.
Oh, that would be a fun place to work. Anything with kids is cool.
Yeah. Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, we got a Chuck E. Cheese here too,
Yeah,
but
we
it's
have
just an arcade, and they much rather jump than do the arcade games. I think I
yeah.
still go Puckersam. Oh, you still go with to yeah. We go to Chuck E. Cheese sometimes. We ain't been there in a while, but we do go there every now and then. It's an arcade.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd rather do something that's going to wear him out and get him
Yeah.
all active and stuff, because
Mhm.
we could sit home and play games on the computer or on
Right.
the iPads and stuff. I'd rather him be out exercising or something.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I used to take my kids to Chuck E. Cheese all the time.
Remember those days?
Hmm. All those tickets, they would get so many tickets. And then they'd stand there for like ever trying to pick a toy. And then it was like a bazillion tickets just to get one little tiny something.
Yeah, 1 hour doesn't seem like a lot when it comes to. You think they would have let them go a little, at least an hour before the party, and you think they'd let them jump a little bit after they got through with the party too. But they don't. They only get 1 hour jump time before the party, and then an hour for the party.
Pockets in, yeah, everything. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Well, it was basically $300 to do the just to do a birthday party there, and
For
that's
2 hours.
yeah, for 2 hours. That was, but they gave they did give pizza. I had three pizzas they brought out, and two pitchers of drinks. Just two pitchers, and they thought two pitchers is supposed to fill up all and only 10 ice creams. You so I got
Wow.
three pizzas, 10 ice cream cups, and two pitchers of drink. And I had to go back and buy two more pitchers of drink, and it was $10 and no,
Wow.
$11 for two more pitchers of drinks. So after I paid, they told me to pay when I got there the other half because I had to pay half, when I scheduled it, and then the other half when I got there, and then I had to end up paying $11 for two more pitchers of drink.
Jeez, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I was like, y'all better slow down on that drink. $5.50 just for one pitcher, they said. I was like, dang. And the kids just got the ice creams. I only let the little ones get the ice cream because the adults just had to do without the ice cream.
Yes, Betty. Absolutely.
You're staying about that. I thought I'd better find a street light and start making money. Me too. We're going to do something to help Andrea out. I guess I'm going to have to go stand on the corner somewhere so I can help
Oh,
her out.
stop. It's too. You'll melt here if you stand on a corner here. You'll melt.
I'm saying that'd be one sloppy stripper, wouldn't it? She'd be sopping wet.
Yeah, that'd be one really yucky, sweaty, stinky hooker.
No, they made sure that they weren't gonna throw in no extra pictures of because I thought can we get refill on the pictures? And she said yeah, but it costs like $5.50 a picture. I was like, what?
What about like the ranch when you order fries? You got to pay for fucking ranch.
Well, yeah, you do.
Ridiculous. Like couple bucks.
And around here, you get chicken nuggets, and they only give you a certain amount of sauces, or you got to pay extra for if you get any extra.
Mm-hmm.
Ketchup too.
Ketchup?
They have a charge some places for ketchup too.
Wow. Just have a little like portable ketchup thing with you.
Hey, remember you used to could go get water at some places free. Some places even charge for a cup of water because they said you got to pay for the cup.
Yeah, the cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are, I mean, it seems that people are taking more advantage because everything's going up. They're jumping in on the, you know, on raising their prices and trying to milk it and just get whatever they can out of everyone. And it's sad. It's hard
Yeah.
to very.
Betty, I knew I liked you for a reason. LOL. We share the same humor. Pocket Santa Betty. Carry a big purse with extras in it. Girl, that's what I'm saying.
Have a purse full of condiments every time you go out.
Hmm.
Do you imagine opening your purse and there's a little ranch and a little ketchup, mustard, and soy sauce and whatever else, Tabasco, mayo. That's funny.
Yeah, buying the big trampoline to save a lot of money at Sky Zone. It'll save you extra because they really charge you to go jumping too at nights. I mean, it's pretty expensive just for an hour jump. They make good money off of it. I guarantee it.
Imagine if they kick you out after 2 hours. Every
Mhm.
hour.
Shoot, they be calling them bracelets out. If you got them bracelets on, they have them in different colors. If you wearing a yellow bracelet, your time is now up. They be calling them out.
They order you out. Wow.
Hmm. Get out, kids. Mhm.
Wow.
But Landon was so wore out after climbing out of that darn foam pit so many times he was ready to go when it was time to go. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Now he done got his belly full eating a cupcake. He didn't even want his. He had a little cake by himself, just a little round one they make for like $5.
Mm-hmm.
And
I,
he didn't want that. He wanted the cupcake. I was
yeah.
like, "What? If I'd have known that, I wouldn't even got the little $5 extra cake. I would have just got the cupcakes because I thought he would have wanted his own little thing, but he wanted the cupcake. So I was like, well, I guess I know next time.
No, by next time he'll want the cake.
But yeah, I know.
Humans are very predictable. We usually want, well, that this works the other way, but usually we want what we can't have.
Oh, Daria, his dad took him to Sky Zone not too long ago, and it was glow night, and he come back with a T-shirt. So I'm assuming you do have to buy the shirt because he come back with a
Oh,
new shirt,
oh.
and I don't know how much it cost. I didn't even ask his daddy how much it cost, but he come back with the one of the shirts, and I asked him why do you have a shirt, change his shirt, and he said it because it was glow night at Sky Zone. So I guess you have to buy the shirt if it's glow night, I guess.
Yeah,
Because
they
he,
do it any angle they can.
yeah, because he sure come back with a new shirt on. I thought he done had an accident or something and had to change his shirt or something, but no, he said that they had glow night at Sky Zone or something.
Do you have to buy those gripper socks too?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you don't, you can bring yours back. If you save them and you bring them back, you can
Mm-hmm.
reuse them. But if you don't, if you forget them and they'll charge you an extra $2 a pair, I think.
They'll
Or
charge you.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much they charge for the socks, but
Well,
they
today
do.
probably charge like 100. No
Yeah,
joke. Ridiculous.
this glow night is like $30 for 90 minutes or something, plus a shirt, plus the socks.
Oh,
Yep, etc. So bogus. We have tons of Sky Zone socks now. LOL. Them some thick
yeah.
socks too, boy. Them some hot socks.
You forget them. You forget that you bought them, or you forget to bring them.
Yep. You don't think about the socks when you go in there. I don't know why you don't, but you just don't think about it when you're trying to get out the door.
That's what they're banking on. That you
And
get.
I've got mine sitting right in his dresser, so we'll remember. And then I don't even get
Mhm.
it out when I do go.
Yeah.
Highway robbery. You're right, Jen.
Hmm.
Oh, Pucker saying, "Oh, I have to bring my own shoes to Bo. Couldn't stand using rental shoes.
Yeah.
You just, I know they used to be so gross. They just spray the shoes
Ew.
out, and you have to wear them. I used to do that too when I went bowling back in the day, but now that I think about it, it sounds
Yeah.
just gross.
Well, yeah, we didn't know, and then wearing everyone's skates, and yeah, that's kind
Yeah.
of like we didn't know. I mean, Betty, the I
She
don't,
found an apartment, but she's got to find the funds to get in the apartment. That's what's holding right now
yeah.
because we forget so many times. Like I said, Elf Sky Zone kid, sorry. Bought the trampoline, told him to have friends over. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
it's cheaper that way. Yeah, you could get some kind of foot fungus or something from somebody wearing those
Yeah,
dang shoes.
we
Hey,
didn't
kitty.
know about that back then. There's too many answers at your fingertips these days. We're way more aware of everything.
And I'd get some darn shoes and darn uh the lace would be broke and everything. You couldn't even tie the damn things.
I remember that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kind of gross.
Oh Lord. Betty said my girlfriend and I would swap chewing gum. LOL to be young again.
No. You guys, did you guys ever do like blood sisters where you like poke your finger and
Yeah, and
hold your who would do that these days? Hell
hell
no.
no, don't teach your kids that today.
Heck no. But I remember doing
So
it.
we used to spit in our hand and do it too.
Ew,
Yep,
kids
you got
are
to
gross.
spit and shake on it.
Kids are gross.
Mhm.
They are. I mean, as far as their mannerisms, what they do, stuff like that. But
Mhm.
they're not gross in the sense, and like I said last night, the way that just to be with them and see the world through their eyes is just beautiful. But their mannerisms, like picking stuff up off the floor and licking their fingers, picking their nose, all that kind of stuff. Yucky.
Mhm. I'm not paying 60 plus. Have fun. Yeah, I know, girl. It's expensive. But he
Yep.
got to have his one time birthday at there, so I'm happy. I'm glad he got to do it though. He really enjoyed it, so it was his special day. So I'm glad that we raised the money to get to go.
Very awesome. Very, very.
The one thing we didn't do was date your friend's ex. We had class. Yeah, we didn't do that either. Because you get
Yeah.
your ass whooped.
Now you got people swapping husbands and doing
Yeah.
weird shit. Kids are just noisy little petri dishes.
He turned 7. Daria, he's 7.
What a sweet age.
Yeah, he's 7 years old. He's growing up on me.
I know. That's sad, huh?
They grow up too fast. It's like
Way.
they're a baby one day, and then bam, they're walking and running that smart mouth the next.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like when the days are going, it seems slow, but then in retrospect, you look back and it's like, what in the world? How do I have this adult child and grandkids now? Like, where did all that time go?
Yeah, and then time for another one. And no,
Oh
no,
my
fruit
God.
fly. This factory is over with. This factory is shut down, girl. Shut down and closed for
Yeah, you and
business.
I both had babies late. I had,
Yep.
well, my first ones I had when I was 20, but my last one I was almost 39. How old were you when you had Landon?
I was 40 whenever I found out I was pregnant
Ooh.
with Landon. And when they told me, I was like, hell no, I'm not pregnant.
Do you
She
know what
said,
much? They kept saying, because you have to go through special testing, as you probably know. Your advanced maternal age, they kept fucking using that. And I'm like, shut up. Stop saying that. Because,
how old were you whenever you had your daughter?
yeah, because anything over 35 is considered
Yeah.
advanced maternal age. And I didn't even think about it. And then they just kept saying it. And they sent me for all these special testings. And I was like, and they're like, yeah, because you're of advanced maternal age. I'm like, oh my God, I feel so old. Stop saying that.
Hey,
Did they,
DJ, Aussie mom.
hi, DJ. Did they say that to you too? Like the advanced,
Yeah, I had the
or,
guy.
yeah.
I was 40 and I was figured in as high risk.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I had to go and do extra, and
Yeah.
then I did have gestational diabetes when I was pregnant
I
with
did.
Landon.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah.
how old was you when you had your last one? When you got pregnant?
Well, I gave birth, I was 38, but I was
Okay.
just like 2 months from 39.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when I turned 40, they told me that, and I was like, no way. She's like, yes, way. I said, y'all need to, I said, it's probably the medicine I'm taking or something because I'm on a lot of different medicines. Let me check this out first. She said, no, I don't think so. I said, well, we'll see. We'll do an ultrasound and see because I don't believe it. I see it.
Wow.
And there he was.
Yep. Hey, D.
Hey, D,
Women be
women.
gross out by sharing shoes, and yet they share men like a
Oh,
bus.
I know you didn't. You come in here and bust that out.
Oh, good God. Yeah,
Yep.
right. That's true, though.
Yeah, it's true.
But we're talking about like when you're kids and you're sharing shoes. You don't think about that. Like now we know. But yeah,
Yeah, we know now.
that's gross to share body parts like that with your friend. No.
Mm,
Just these days, there's too many diseases and stuff spreading like crazy.
I know it.
Like, I don't even want anyone near me, let alone sharing whatever. I've always raised my kids the minute you get in the house, you wash your hands. They carry that habit with them.
Yeah, we're talking about reproducing and sharing blood. Now we're talking about reproducing. Yeah, that
Yeah.
is.
Hey, Dee, did you do the blood brother thing when you were little? Like you cut a little owie in your finger and you have to hold it with your friend with her owie and you're both bleeding for, I can't remember the time, but then you're sharing blood and you're supposed to be like bonded for life.
Yeah, blood brothers for life.
Forever. Forever.
But we did. I didn't do that as much as spitting in the hand thing. Like you got to spit on it.
I know Pocket Sam, but sometimes you have to. You don't have a choice. And you're standing like peeing. That's
Oh, girl, me too. I'd be like almost falling in the toilet trying to swaddle the
the
toilet.
balance. I know because we're like getting older. It's not as easy.
I know it's harder to squat now
Papa
than it used to be.
squat. Yeah, your Papa squat gets harder as you get older.
My legs are getting weaker or something.
Right, right. No, I
I'm
get
like, damn, forget this shit. I'm just sitting down. I can't take it no more. If
Oh
I
my God.
get it something, I get something at this age.
I've tried to put those stupid fucking toilet covers over and they
Oh,
just
and they
go in
fall right in the
the toilet.
damn water.
It's more of like a hassle and a havoc, and it causes more germs spreading.
I know it because the
I tried
damn paper in the middle falls in the damn toilet and then it sucks the rest
that,
of it down.
and it's like now that we're on the subject, I've never asked anyone, but do those actually work? Because I've tried them and they've never worked for me. They do not stay on the toilet. They just like slip halfway
Yep,
and they stick
yep.
to your ass and
Yes, they still,
that
I can't stand it.
stuff.
And then you got to take your hand and get it stuck from your butt.
Yeah.
So you might as well just not even use the damn thing.
You might as well just wash your ass when you get home.
Yep.
Could you imagine someone standing outside the sink washing their ass? Because I'm a visual person. Wait, who's coming in hot? No, I've been done that way worse stuff in my day. Well, yeah, I think we all have. Wait, what did he say when I was 32? When I had my last one, and
That was hard as heck. You just imagine being 40 and having your last one. Whew.
yeah, it's hard. It is. But I wouldn't trade my girl for the world because I'd be alone right now. And she's my everything. She's my
Yeah, it's bad on the knees and the back, Pocket Sand.
yeah.
You get old, the knees start wobbling.
Yep, yeah, and Natasha talks about swamp ass. Remember? That's funny.
Get swamp ass, as NC would say.
Well, you really get it where she's at in Florida.
Hmm. What? Yeah, I always want those bidets or something that you can get and it sprays your butt or something
Oh,
on it.
yeah, my kids have those.
Do they?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm cool. Yeah, I need to research that one too, Betty, because I don't know much about. I think they spray up at your butt or something, but I don't see how that would really make it clean though.
My grandson, my daughter sent me a picture of my 2-year-old grandson doing that because it's really cute that he knows how. So she sent me a picture of him spraying his little pee-pee.
Mhm.
But the thing about that, when I've used it when I was over at her house, and I'm like, ew, is this like toilet water that we're squirting on our privates? You know? So then I'm like, okay, I'll just do the toilet paper. I don't know, like, because that's where that hose is hooked up to. It's hooked up to the toilet water. Not the dirty toilet water, but the same faucet that that water comes out from.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm just weird like that about that kind of stuff.
Swamp ass is a southern thing, LOL.
Swamp ass is sweaty ass anywhere, right?
Yeah,
Hmm. Sweaty.
that's crazy.
Broken Justice, where you at, girl? You dipped out last night, didn't say a word, and you're nowhere to be found.
Yep. She I'm surprised she don't come up in here now because since we're live now, she'll show up now. Be like, oh, where you been?
Ready to leave, and then she'll.
Yep, she'll pop in then. Too late now, ho.
I wonder if she's okay. Hope she's okay.
She's supposed to start her job today playing bingo. She got wore out playing bingo, I guess, passing out bingo cards.
Maybe she won money playing it and then took herself out for.
She probably worked all day and then sat down and played the rest of the night.
Oh yeah, she probably stayed there and had fun. Maybe she won herself something. She's like, I need a break from MKB. No, just joking. Hi, Kelly.
Thank you, Daria. I appreciate that. Hey, Kelly Cares. Hey, ladies, I'm working late tonight. I wanted to stop and say hello, though. Oh, thank you.
Hello, hello.
My sister owned a bowling alley. Oh, that's neat.
Really cool. Some people with houses, their house has a bowling alley.
That would be so. I bet they don't even hardly use it though. People that have it.
Yeah, I know, because remember what I told you earlier? We all want what we can't have.
Yeah.
Have it. It's like, It's called the thrill of the chase. And like I said, people are very predictable. Humans are very predictable.
I might have to go bowling some night because I ain't been bowling in a long time. I don't really know. I'm not a professional, but I just like to go because it's something different. It's something you don't normally do.
Well, they have like disco bowling everywhere, right? I know they have that here.
I don't know about here.
Yeah, they have like the disco ball and it's dark. I can't remember what it's called exactly. And they have like really loud music.
I know they got loud music there, but I don't know about the disco thing. Oh, wait, before I go, BJ was funny as hell the other night. She sounded slumped, laughed my ass off. She was feeling great. Hopefully, she's doing the same tonight. Girl, we never know about her. We don't know if she's feeling good or feeling bad or what over here. She might be too high to even come on live stream lately. Don't even know. She was feeling something that night. I don't know what it was. It was something.
You flipping a dip.
I'm trying to do some research on something. What are you trying to research, D? Doing some research.
Does D have a channel?
No, I don't think so.
How do you know D? Because I heard you say no.
My sister's my sister was friends with her, and that's how I met her. His significant other.
Yeah.
I guess that's what you call him.
Sorry.
His baby mama.
I'll shut up.
I love the bow. One time lost the ball mid throw behind me. Now the joke is when I go up that everyone don't get behind me.
God, could you imagine getting hit with a bowling ball? Oh. Kelly, I've called the 211 and they've given me many numbers, and they're all out of like the COVID stuff. Like, you know how they had a lot of funding for when COVID was going on. I was thinking about that. I was like, everyone was safe during COVID in their home because they weren't allowed to kick anyone out. You had to like stay in place. But yeah, they're out of resources as far as that goes.
What about churches? They do help though. Some churches do.
Yeah, a lot of them were also getting the funding. The ones that I called that 211 thing because that's nationwide. And they gave me a list, and I've called the list, and everybody just, they don't. They say they had money, but the COVID thing was up. I can't remember when they said, but they run out and then it's gone.
Yeah,
And it's been a long time now, like 3 years.
yeah.
But
That sucks.
I mean, I'll keep trying, but it's very depressing to reach out to places, and, you know,
Yeah.
very depressing.
Red Cross might help. You got a Red Cross?
I don't know.
Mm,
It
no either.
helps certain things if people are sick or something like that.
Or if if their house gets burnt down or so. I know they do stuff like that. I don't know.
Well, my house isn't burnt down.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what all they do for.
Yeah, I thought they were like for someone sick, or yeah, natural disasters. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I thought. The natural disaster thing, I think, is where they come in. I've never heard of them helping just someone in need that,
Yeah,
or needs to move, or needs help with a deposit.
mm, yeah,
But yeah, and it's depressing because I
yeah. It is.
call the Mormon church, and the first thing they ask is, "Are you a member?" And it's like, no.
Molly must be sleeping tonight. She must fell asleep.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. They help their members first. That's their first
Yeah,
question. I understand. Unfortunately, I'm not a member of the church.
yeah, yeah. I understand that.
Yeah.
'Cause they probably do ask if you're a member of church or go to any church or
Yeah, they do, for sure. Our college students got COVID money every semester until last fall. That was the last one, yeah.
yeah. Hey, Charity.
Yeah, hello. But that's awesome during that time. That's good that they did that for them. But yeah, when it's gone, it's gone. And we won't even get into the politics of it because, yeah, we don't need to. Always stay away from politics and religion, right?
The deposit. You don't know how much the deposit's going to be yet until she does the right. We hadn't really got. We know how much deposit, or you have to pay. She'll have to pay the first month's rent for. We do know that. We don't know the
Yeah.
deposit yet.
So the deposit is between 300 and 1,000.
Yeah,
You probably remember better than I do.
the deposit is between $300 to 1,000. The first month's rent is 1739. I got that number down past because I wrote it down.
And I can't move in, or I can't fill out the application till 5 days.
Before she has the money because you
Once
got 5 days.
there's a 5-day window that you have to move in, otherwise they release that apartment to someone else.
Yeah,
It's just it's a mess. And MKB, I've been explaining to her along the way and letting her hear everything that's been explained to me, and letting her hear firsthand. And I've sent her my personal information, and she's talked to my daughter.
yeah. Sad.
I know, I can't wait until like Halloween to know that I'm somewhere. 3 times the oh my God, Betty, I know. Betty, I know. That's what she said. She said, because my daughter took me there yesterday, And she said, "Oh, you used to have to make 3 times the rent, but now it's only 2.5." So we're going, "Oh fuck."
Mhm.
But we won't get into that. We're going to try anyway. Cuz once you're in a place, they don't remove you because your income. It's just getting in. So I'll just
Yeah.
leave that at that. But yes, that's correct. Here they moved it. I couldn't even imagine 3 times with how much the rent has gone up here everywhere. There's no way. I mean, you have to like stay in place because how does anyone afford? Do you have any family you can stay with for a while?
Not with with your daughter. It's kind of harder if you got your kid with you.
I have 4 adult daughters that have children of their own and they live in 1 bedroom apartments. And what else was I going to say? I can't remember. I mean, my one daughter, um, she's the only one without children, and she's gonna help. Like she brought me boxes yesterday, but it's very unsettling.
Is that the one that didn't have children? The one I talked to?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. The one with the business, yeah. But she's willing to help, but she has um, commitments that and she works her ass off. So she's going to do as much as she can. As far as my other kids, one of them's going to school and working full time. The other one's working full time, and she's going to online school full time and has a child. And then the other one has 2 little ones. And it's just, I don't know. I'm so confused. I get overwhelmed and I can't remember stuff that um, I just can't remember like the order, and I'm just a mess. And I don't want to tell you guys that because I'm a mess. I can't think straight. It's a lot going on. I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to pack when I don't even know where I'll be?
Mm.
And oh, about I was gonna answer her too. She asked about if I could stay with my daughters. Well, I have like a 4 bedroom house and then some packed. And it's like that's part of the whole issue too, is just getting I'm not physically well, so there's a lot to be done in all aspects of the word. Physically, mentally, financially, everything. It's just and I don't have anyone to bounce ideas off with me.
Yeah.
I don't have anyone to really talk to about. It's weird. It was weird to me because I haven't been in an apartment for 30 years. So when I went looking, and the lady's like, she's like explaining all this prorated shit, and if you move in this day it's better because but then she's like, well, we only hold an apartment for 5 days, so you can't fill out the application until you're ready to move in. And well, I'm trying to think. And then so you don't know if you're approved until you fill out the application. So how do you arrange things in a way if you don't even know if you're approved for sure? And how do you have the time to go look somewhere else? You can't just go putting in applications at $50 a pop everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot.
Well, it's more than just $50. You had to pay the processing fee and stuff too, along with the application fee. Remember?
Yeah, but they give that back if you don't get
Oh,
approved.
okay.
But still, if I any that's why you can't just go out and put applications everywhere. They're 50 fucking dollars a pop. Some of them are 60 at some places.
That's
Like, if I
crazy.
have money to go apply, I'd have the money to go live somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and you have to pay like the rent and the deposit, and in the long run it'll be better for me. I just don't know how I'm going to get there. I don't know how I'm going to get there. There's a lot of roadblocks.
Yeah.
and it's really expensive here, and I don't know why. I could just because Phoenix is a popular city. I'm not even in the heart of Phoenix. I mean, I'm not too far away, but I'm more west, and it's really expensive here. And you would think for the prices that you're paying that you'd have like this beautiful, ginormous, perfect home in a beautiful neighborhood. It's not like that. You pay for location, not where you're living. Location, 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 right? It's all about the location.
Mhm.
But yeah, you guys, just I don't like to ask for prayers, but just send some good vibes my way, please. And I wish I could fast forward my life on there. Actually, we could both be Sophia.
Sophia, we enjoy life.
Mhm. But yeah, that's enough of that because I come on here to forget about that.
Yeah, get this off our minds. She don't want to be talking about that and be down in the dumps. We're trying to get it off our mind now. There's groceries, gas, and everything else higher there too. Is it? How much is y'all's gas right now a gallon? Do you know?
Hang on. Ziggy, how much is a gallon of gas in Phoenix?
I don't know the price of gas in Phoenix or Arizona, but in the
Okay.
United States, the average price of gas over
Well, I
the
don't
past
care
week
about
was
the
$3
average.
US and 76
I don't
cents
care
per
about the
gallon.
average. That's weird. Okay, I'll have to look it up. I don't know. It fluctuates, as you guys know. Um,
We don't know where Hemi's at, Betty Boop. We don't know. He didn't. We hadn't seen him in a few days, and we hadn't heard anything from him, so we don't know. We
yeah,
was hoping on him,
not
um,
looking good.
but we don't know where he's at, or he hasn't been on here lately, so we hadn't. We don't know.
He's not responding to emails. So,
Yeah,
I mean, it would have been great, and he sounded like he really wanted to help,
yeah, he sounded legit.
but we haven't heard anything, so it doesn't look good. Uh,
Yeah,
looking up the price.
y'all's gas is $5 a gallon. Ours is like $3 and something here. No, but I think when I went to get gas the other day, I filled up. It was $2.78.
Wow, you're kidding.
Yep, 2.78.
Kidnapped,
Mhm.
right? I don't know. The way he flirts with the ladies, maybe. Maybe he got kidnapped with some woman that maybe he met a woman. Who knows?
Something happened to him.
Yeah, because he's just been gone. Where's he going?
I thought he did help it. No, he said he was Betty, but he ain't done nothing yet, and we ain't seen him or heard from him.
Yeah.
Saying and doing is two different things.
And that doesn't mean I'm not grateful, but it's
Yeah,
I don't even want to speak because I don't want to sound ungrateful. However, there's nothing there. So I can't, I don't, it's hard when you believe someone and they convince you so much that you're counting on it to make the next move. And then, it's like just don't say anything. Don't say that. I didn't ask for anything. Don't tell me that, you know.
yeah.
Trying to breathe. Let me see. So, still looking for the gas.
No, honestly, thought he took care of it. Maybe he's taking care of it, and he just hasn't said anything yet. Well, hope
No.
hopefully he'll come through if he says he is, but he ain't done nothing yet so far.
Well, and it sucks because we haven't seen him around and he's not emailing back.
Yeah,
So we have to go off the actions, not the words. And yeah, I know. I know because it sounded like it, and I thought so too. I mean, I was so thankful he had me in tears.
Yeah, he kept telling her, "Don't worry about it. You ain't got to worry about it. You gonna be in your apartment." And then he ain't showed up lately.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know.
And I'm the one that's always skeptical of people saying that kind of stuff. But I'm so desperately, I'm vulnerable right now. I'm very, because I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
So, of
I
course,
hope he's okay too. I hope nothing's happened to him or anything.
not either. Yeah, I really hope not. And we can't get a hold of him. We have his email, but he's not getting back. So we don't know. And yeah, hopefully he is okay. I don't know if anyone has his phone number that they could call and check. Yeah, you're optimistic about everything. Don't you get let down a lot?
Yep. I hope he shows back up and he does do what he said he was gonna do. I hope he does.
It drives me totally. I don't know. It's just disappointing.
Yeah.
Very. So I'm not gonna assume anything too much yet. But so far, we're not. There's no. There's no. How do I say? I just lost my words. So far, there's no. Nothing's happened, and it doesn't look good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So at that point is when you try to figure something else out, and I don't know.
That's crazy. You had to come up with that much money just to get into an apartment once you're already in the house already.
What do you mean?
Just coming up with the first month's rent and stuff, and then had to pay a deposit and all that.
Oh, yeah. Well, the house is one whole,
Yeah.
and the apartments is a whole different ball game. It's a company, um, and then not to mention my landlord's pissed that I'm leaving, but we don't want to talk about that too much.
No.
But he's not making it easy for me.
No. Did you ever figure out that earlier?
We'll talk later. Yeah,
Um,
actually,
okay.
but I'll tell you later. I don't want to.
All right.
But yeah, so he's being impossible, which doesn't make things funner. There's just too much at once.
Kat, what are you doing up here on me?
Too old to allow anyone that much fun. You're stupid. I've learned to get it off my chest and move on. Yeah.
Yeah. Betty damn boop. I
Oh,
like that name.
like I know things always get better. They always figure out a way, but I have extra anxiety all the time. And
I just want to fast forward it till next month or
yeah,
something.
that me too. I want to know that we're safe and sound somewhere.
Yeah.
I know. I've done that many times in my life, wished to fast forward time, but that's not good. It's good to live in real time because the past doesn't exist anymore and the future hasn't happened yet. So all we have is the here and now. It's called living in real time. I'm trying really hard to do that. I can teach everyone else to, but I can't do it.
You need to start packing and getting your mind, try to just start packing, and maybe it'll keep your mind busy for a while until you figure out what to do or what can do or whatever. Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
And your daughter says she's got somebody that's going to help, right?
Yeah.
Pat?
Yeah, she's got some friends that are going to help.
That's good.
but that depends on the.
Yeah.
She's she has prior engagements, like things that she's already had planned to go out of town. But
Yeah.
yeah, her friend is going to have a U-Haul at the end of the month for like 3 days. And she said that we could use it. That's not the manpower, the arms, but my daughter has a couple of guys that said they would help.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that looks good, but where are we going to go?
I know.
Let me keep the U-Haul. I'll bunk up in there, but I don't know.
Jimmy, where are you?
Oh, leave him alone. It's okay. Like Hemi, it's okay. You don't have to hide. It's okay to change your mind.
Yeah. Just don't lead us with false hope.
Be hanging, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I know everything will work out one way or another. It always does, but it's hard when you're going through it.
Yeah.
Thanks, you guys. I appreciate those prayer hands for sure.
Yeah. Well, Broken didn't come in here tonight, did she?
Nope. Well, we haven't ended it yet, right? When we talk about ending it, she'll pop in.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just joking. I don't know. That's what she did the other night, and I was already 3.5 hours in.
Yeah, then she wanted to come on panel after you does fixing to end the thing.
I was so exhausted, and we were and bitch talks. I wanted her. You guys, like when there's too many people on panel, it's too much for me. I just can't.
Then you talk over each other too much,
Yes,
and there's too many on panel, and it's harder.
and I wanted to hear the rest of what bitch talks was saying, and she dropped off by accident, so I let her back up. Oh, and I forgot to tell you there was someone, and I have to send you the picture. But when I went to get bitch talks back on panel, some guy was sitting back there, and I took a couple pictures of him.
Backstage?
Yeah, he's just like
What?
sitting there. It's so weird that people just like click the link. That's why I put this is for MKB. It's not like a free for all, like anyone pushed the button. It's so weird. Good night. Wait, you can't hear?
I can't hear, so I just say
Oh,
good night when that happens.
oh.
Can you hear us talking? Is that what you're talking about?
Uh,
Hello?
no, I don't. Can you? You guys can hear
Can you
us?
can y'all hear us?
Well, nobody could have struck us because we're not doing
I
anything.
know we ain't doing nothing bad, so the channel couldn't have went down that easy.
Time.
You never know about these crazy folks
You
around
never
here,
know.
though.
Yeah, the delusions are real
No,
when
when too many people are talking. Oh, okay.
That's what I kind of thought she was talking about. Yeah, it gets too much for me. It just is. And it's like pointless to try to talk because everybody's talking and I just don't have the energy for that. But I wanted to hear what Bitch Talks was saying. And so that's the only reason I let her back up. But I definitely have to remind me to send you that picture. That guy's just like hanging out back there. Who are
Hey,
you?
shot of poison.
Poison? Hi, how are you?
If we just hanging out.
We're just hanging out, hanging loose.
Yeah.
But yeah, like how weird is that? Would you guys ever go to some channel you've never been to and pop press the link and something I don't recognize this guy or his name. I don't remember, but I can't wait to send it to you. So odd, like seeing someone just sitting there doing.
That was like that guy that came up before on my channel, and then we got in trouble because they said that we
Well, we didn't know that he was.
yeah,
Yeah, we didn't know that.
Fabio or something.
I don't, we can't say that about I don't think this guy had any problems. He was just as cool as a cucumber. It wasn't him.
Yeah.
Um, you just woke up, but yeah, I just think that's kind of like nervy and weird at the same time to just like click and then show your face just sitting there. Fucking weird. Like, at least
He thought, I guess she's gonna let him up since he showed his face.
I don't know. I mean, but he's just sitting there. I don't know. Maybe people don't know that we can see him while they're sitting there waiting. They probably don't realize, some of them, that we can see them. They're right there. I don't know. Maybe I would have let him up. Maybe if I wasn't like 3.5 hours in and done.
Good night, Betty.
Oh, good night, Betty. Oh, sleep well.
It could have been a peen dropper.
I don't know, but see, the thing is, and I think Broken was asking to come up at that point too, and then if I let him up and then her up, and I'm trying to hear bitch, and yeah, trying to address this guy that who knows who he is. Well, I'm gonna send you a picture of him and see what you think.
You sure it wasn't broken?
No, it was a dude. It was a dude. But
Oh Lord.
I don't know. Me personally, I couldn't imagine clicking a link unless I was in
I know it. I wouldn't either. Especially showing my face and go on their panel and stuff, not knowing what they're talking about or who they are or nothing.
And then it makes you curious, like right now. I don't know if I still have his name when I took a picture, but I definitely have his face. He was not someone that was in the chat.
Yeah.
So it's not like he just like came out of the blue.
Wow.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to send that to you. But maybe you've seen him before.
No, I ain't really seen no men on YouTube. Oh, I seen peens, but I ain't seen no men really.
You've seen their head, but the wrong one.
Yeah, the wrong head is what I saw.
I remember that. MKB, I remember you had
When it popped up my comments or
yeah. No, I remember when you let someone on your panel and they showed their face and then there was full on fucking porn.
yeah.
Yeah. And then you shut it down. I think Voices was up there. I don't know.
Like shut it down,
Yeah.
delete it or start over.
Yeah.
Like damn it, why I gotta shut it down?
You didn't even see it. You know,
No.
it's hard because a lot of us are on our phone and the avatar I can't totally see. A lot of them you have to like zoom in or be bigger. I can't always see what it is. Sometimes like bad stuff and you don't notice, and especially when people say they came in and doxed my address on their avatar. Well, I can't fucking see. How would I know? I mean, the writing's even smaller than a picture. How would I see that?
I know. I can hardly see much on the picture either. Sometimes they'll have a picture of a peen on the screen instead of.
You can't tell because it's mixed with something else, maybe like another person's body parts, possibly. So you can't really make it out, you know? It's just a bunch of skin. You can't really tell what it is.
They were doing it a lot more, but I ain't really seen any pop up lately in a while though.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
See, those are people that get off on doing that. Time that Jamie sent that porn picture to Mrs. P and told her to put it up because Sally Ann was streaming her or something, and he wanted her to get struck. So
yeah, I remember that.
So he's got a history right there of, you know, that's his. I guess that's his go-to. So he told her. He sent her the picture, and I remember when she was out, she came out with it. She's like, yeah, Jamie sent me this picture. See, people take advantage of her because she doesn't understand the severity of certain words or certain things. She doesn't get it. So, and like he took advantage of her in that moment right there. Just go put this up on, you know, show this, and then she'll get her channel struck or whatever. And of
Yeah.
course, if she wants to please the person at the time, she's gonna do it, and that's people use her as a tool.
Yep.
SP could have gotten. I know, and look, Jamie didn't care. What would he care? He's in it for his own gain.
Yep.
And Noodle, I popped in on her live today. Still fucking talking about it.
Is she?
Yep. I don't know if she has been between now and the past week, but yeah. Yep.
She probably is. I've heard she talks about it all the time.
She's never gonna stop. She won't.
Nope, that's the only content she has. Basically, is Miss P.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, she sells things, but
Or makes that mold stuff or something. I don't know what the hell she does.
seriously, pocket sand.
She's over popping pimple thing one day when I went in to what nobody else live, and I just clicked on it. She was over had this little mushy thing. It looks like it's popping pimples or something. Doing that while she was talking, I was like, "What the hell?"
Popping the corn or popping the pimple?
No, it was a pimple thing. It was like a little smushy thing, animal or something, and had she was taking a pen and sticking in it, and it was squirting little stuff out.
Ew.
I was like, "What the hell are you doing over here?"
Pop things. She likes to pop stuff. She pops popcorn.
How she do that with
She's
the straightener?
Yeah, straightening iron. That's kind of cool. No, not real pimples. She said a mushy thing.
It was a little animal, little mushy thing that I guess you fill it up with something and you pop it and it pops. Oh yeah, it was a toy.
That's so funny. But whatever. I mean, that stuff, that kind of stuff. Stop enticing and antagonizing Mrs. Portland. And even if you're not doing it firsthand, you're making people do it. Not by forcing them, but by implanting it in their head how terrible she is. And they do go after her. They.
Who has fascinations of cat bums?
I've never heard of that before. Have you guys heard of a cat asshole obsession? Is that a thing? Correct me. I mean, I've never heard of it.
Broken just texted me back.
Oh,
I told you.
hours later.
Huh?
Oh no, it's been since yesterday, actually, huh?
She just now texted me since she just want to know why I've been so mean to her. So I'm not being mean. I'm telling her the truth. Either she can tell me something or don't tell me nothing.
Remember that you're alive. Be careful, girl.
Well, I'm telling the truth now. So what's the difference?
Remind you. It's okay. Say what you want. I just wanted to remind you. That's all.
It just makes me mad. Somebody keeps me hanging all the time, not knowing. You can easily solve that real easy.
Yeah. Yeah, you've expressed your frustrations many times. You've gone on and count on her to be there, and she's not.
And if she don't want to go live, that's fine. Just tell me.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal if you just tell me.
Right.
That's the whole problem, though,
Does
is
she
not knowing.
know?
Huh?
Does she know you're live right now?
Oh, I don't know. I just know she texts me. She probably does.
Well,
I'm sure she does.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's hard to be nice when someone keeps standing you up.
I mean, I don't like to wait to the last minute, and because I'd much rather, if you want to go live or something, tell me earlier so we can put it on a community post so more people would come if they know if we got something scheduled for that night. Like why wait until the last minute and go up there and schedule it? And why should I have to wait every last minute to know if I'm going live or not?
And that's why you have your own channel right here.
I know.
And I see, I like that. I do that. I'm spontaneous because I never know from 1 minute to the next how I'll feel. And
Sharp poison. I'm the same way, girl. I can't stand it.
That's worse than someone being mean.
Don't leave me hanging. I don't like that shit.
Right, right. And that's
Same
how
thing with Hemi. It's just this shit's getting me all tore up about that. And I don't know. And I want to believe him. And then, but how can you believe somebody if if they're not even showing their face now?
yeah. I was just going to say that because, yeah, when someone leaves you hanging, regardless of the situation, it sucks because you have no answers. You don't.
Tell us yes or no. I mean, simple as that. Don't let somebody sit here and worry themselves to death, not knowing for sure if you're not going to do it.
Well, it wasn't even a question that I ever asked him. It was
Yeah,
an
I know.
offer that he made, and I didn't know he was going to do that. And I would never ask someone to do that. But don't
It's,
tell me you're going to and make me feel better. And then now it's just like, I don't know, makes it worse.
Pocket saying, I sure don't talk to you on the phone either.
Why?
She said, it's hard for me to reply to messages because I'm usually doing stuff, then I forget or fall asleep if I
Yeah.
don't reply right away. When I like somebody reply to me within a reasonable time, don't sit there and make me wait forever.
Well, and you wouldn't expect that if you were just chit chatting. However, you're being told that you're going live and stuff. And so you're making your plans and arranging everything.
Yeah,
And
there's been plenty of times that we're going live, and then I wouldn't know it till the last minute and said, no, I don't. Well, why don't we wait till tomorrow? And it would already be planned and already scheduled.
and shit happens, like that kind of
Yeah,
stuff does happen.
and I understand that, but not.
When it happens all the time, it sucks.
We're not being pen pals, pocket sand, that's for sure. You too busy for me.
Oh my
Nope.
god! And I'm sorry, Broken said the other night. She told everyone that MKB sends mean messages if you don't.
Yeah, they always send me messages when you act crazy or something on my live, or
No,
leave me hanging for a long time.
yeah, she doesn't. She's not. She doesn't do that.
And I'm not mean to anybody unless they make me mean.
Mm,
I might say some things that you don't really like because I'm getting to the point. I'm getting tired
yeah,
of it.
yeah. When you've had enough, it's like all bets are off, and your mouth just goes.
Yep, my fingers get to going.
Well, yeah, you feel like you're being ignored.
Hey, Christina.
Tina, oh, I like the purple hair. I can barely see your picture, but I see the purple hair.
Let's see if I bring it. See the purple tin on it now.
Maybe it's a hat.
Oh, I can just see the purple tin on top.
Yeah, see, I can't totally make it out. It looks like she has her bangs purple. But anyway, it looks cool.
Shot of poison. You can. I usually get quiet when I'm getting pissed off, or I don't know if I get quiet or what, but I get mad and then I don't know what to say. I'll start tripping over my words because I'm frustrated.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you definitely let it out with Broken. I mean, and people that are waiting too, they see, because you're waiting
Yeah,
for her, and then sometimes you're just leaving everyone hanging, and that's frustrating because I know when I'm ready to watch someone's live, like I expect them there, and it's kind of disappointing. And I know I change my times once in a while, but it kind of sucks because you're counting on it. You want to hang out, you want to visit, and then it's a little
yeah.
disappointing when they don't show up or
And
they're
I knew she was going to text me this late at night after the 9:30 mark. I
because
knew it.
yeah, because then it's too late to go live.
Yeah, when you could have just easily told me earlier, and I would have been fine with it, as long as I know.
Mhm. Yeah, you just have to know. That's what
Yeah,
yeah,
so I don't sit here and I plan around it or whatever.
yeah.
Which I ain't really got a lot of plans, but it's still in my head. It makes it better to know.
Well, and I don't know about you, but I always get extremely anxious when I'm ready.
Yeah, I do too.
So yeah, that makes it even worse, and you don't want to add to that. So you want to know that everything's in place, and I get it. I get it. And on that note, she needs only like what 60 more subs to get to 500. I think, right?
Yeah,
Right?
Yep. Y'all got any alts? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe too with your alts. Bring out all them alts and subscribe.
So
I'm
funny.
gonna have to go make me a couple more myself. I should have got all of Natasha's old channels and subscribed to me before she goes down.
Andrea doesn't have that much energy. Andrea's not in good shape.
Yeah, Andrea, she likes to go live sometimes and not a lot. She just sometimes.
Just
But
sometimes.
she's got her channel too, so we have to go live on there too. So I can't just be hog. I can't hog all the time on my channel. But she's got her own channel too.
Yeah, but I mean, I would if I had it in me. I promise I would, and I do when I can.
Yeah.
Um, I was gonna go live today and play some games. I was looking for hours, anything to get my mind off of my life, but I couldn't find anything. Like, I want to find stories for you guys to listen to, a full on like story, and pick which one's true and which one isn't.
That'd
So
be good.
I may have to do it myself, or one to tell a story of their real life, or you know, or something that isn't true. But I thought that'd be fun to do.
It would be fun to do some questions around the YouTube streets, like what people do and say, and then you pick what pick the person that says it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That would be good. Cause like one, let's think of one. Let me think of one. I know one.
Pocket sand. What the fuck?
We play strip poker entry. Just kidding.
Well, that's too bad that Mark broke up with us, so
Yeah, we ain't got
I would
Mark here no more.
be there for strip poker.
Mark had been ready. I
Yeah,
guess he never broke out them tassels, pocket sand, so he got tired of waiting.
Mark broke up with us.
Yeah, he left us.
Yeah. So we would need more men for strip poker for sure.
Yeah.
That's funny though.
Whose line is it anyways? YouTube edition. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. LOL.
That sounds like fun.
It's just YouTube. It's okay to lie on YouTube. Who would say that?
Voices.
Yes. Ding, ding,
Uh,
ding, ding.
Go ahead, hit me with your best shot, and I'll call him out. I'll
Okay.
give him to me, girl.
Let me see another one. Can you help me get my channel back?
Amber.
Yep.
Everyone would have to know everyone, though.
Yeah.
Most of us do, but
Somebody is scorned all of it's got scorned people. It says scorned all the time. Yeah.
Jamie, I'm good at this game. What's the prize? Go ahead.
Somebody that bosses MKB around all the time.
Kim.
No, they
Okay.
said you do.
Wyoming?
Remember, they said you try to boss me around.
There's too many people that say that.
Yeah.
Oh, Gold Star Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's many that say that, honestly.
Mhm.
Monetization.
It says monetization.
We all know that
Granny Granny says monetization.
she can't pronounce. She can't pronunciate. I don't know. That's cray cray. And she says that it's because where she lives, but I know people from back east, and actually my best friend, one of my best friends, is from back east, and she does not talk like that. Use a block, bitch. Is Mrs. Portland.
Yeah, you a block bitch.
She's got so many funny sayings, like, what does she say? Get your orgasms on, or whatever. She's got a lot of good ones.
Who says goody goody gumdrops?
You?
No, somebody else said
Oh,
it. Yeah, Molly. Molly's here. She
hi, Molly.
she just come in. I just seen the link drop. You can drop Andrew's link if you got it.
She just did.
I'm talking about her PayPal links.
Get your jollies on. Yeah. She's
Mhm.
funny. It's actually Natasha's thing before Miss.
Before Mrs.
About getting
P.
jollies on, really?
Or probably you a block bish. I
Oh
think
yeah.
Natasha used to say that.
Oh yeah, but Mrs. P is like, I don't know.
You are block bish.
She really puts some energy and meaning into it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Natasha has a lot of good sayings too.
Yeah. She said, what's the turtle thing? You tick turtle
Oh
or something.
yeah, I can't remember exactly.
Dang, I'm trying to think of some more that she says.
She says a lot of funny shit.
Yeah.
Her expressions, her facial expressions. Yeah, it's really funny. Very, very funny.
See, that would be a great game. See?
Yeah, I was working on today, and I promise I was looking for like an hour and a half for stories and how to do it. And I mean, because I want to do it my way. So I don't know if I should have someone I know or tell a story and it might be real, it might be not. And then I can tell one that might be real and it might not be.
Yeah.
You guys can decide which one is. We got to stimulate our brains, you guys. We're not getting any younger. Especially me. Like my forgetfulness, like if my brain wasn't attached, I'd forget it. I'd leave it.
Jesus, take the wheel. We know Natasha says that one.
Yep.
Jesus, take the wheel.
So are you going to write down some sayings and then we'll all guess?
Yeah, that would be fun to do that. But I'd have to guess. I need to start writing them down then.
Yeah, I wanted to do like a laughing one of everyone in the community, like their giggles, and have everyone guess, but everybody would have to know everyone. And I
Yeah.
don't know how much everyone's.
Two truths and a lie story edition.
Oh, whatever.
Whatever you talking about. Whatever.
Who is that?
I don't know. We'll find out in a minute.
Do we know you?
Whatever. I don't even know what whatever said. Who says not today, Satan? Not
Oh,
today.
Dorothy.
Who?
Hmm.
Who'd you say?
Dorothy.
I thought Robbie says that.
No, Dorothy says not
Oh,
today,
okay.
Satan.
Oh, Dorothy. Well, Robbie's always got it on his. He's got a shirt that says not today, Satan, don't he?
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
so.
so.
He wears it a lot of times.
Yeah, you guys see who that whatever person is.
As long as they're not saying anything bad, they'll be all right.
Yeah. Sometimes they slide their way in and they're just kind of very, like you don't really know. You have to feel them out and then boom, they'll say something really bad.
She said Robbie. I thought, but Dot does too. Yeah, I was thinking Robbie did too, or something.
Dorothy says it a lot. I
Yeah.
haven't seen Robbie say it, but I believe you.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
Their channel was made in 2020.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
Whatever
Who
are
are
you
you?
doing?
Whatever.
They said hi,
Hi.
hello, whatever.
See, like I can't see that person's. I can't see their picture,
I
their
can.
avatar.
When I put it on the screen, I could see it, but I was kind of scared to put it up first. But then I did.
Yeah.
Robbie would be okay, okay,
Okay. Yeah.
okay, okay.
I'm trying to.
I need to get we was talking about, me and Broken was talking about making a T-shirt with all these sayings on it.
Oh, how cute is that? That's really cute.
But we need to start writing them down. Then y'all could help me figure out some of them.
Mm-hmm. And then someone can win it, whoever does best at the game.
Yeah, I knew Robbie had a hoodie. It said it. He wears it quite a bit. That black hoodie.
Oh.
It says, "Not today, Satan."
Yeah, you feel me? You feel me?
You feel me?
Yeah, that
Robbie,
would be his for sure,
you
Jen.
feel me?
Yep, that would be his. Dorothy, I'll give her the Satan one.
Well, I need to write these jokers
Because I
down.
hear her say that a lot. But do you guys have any ideas? Eric Cartman says, whatever I do. Oh, I do it, whatever I do what I want. Yeah, well, a lot of people do whatever they want. They don't say it, they just do it.
Let me.
They do whatever they want with no consideration of anyone else.
Or a tumbler with everyone's catchphrase. MK. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's so cute.
I might start
Right?
writing these down.
Right? Who says that? Right. I know. Give me a minute. I need a minute on that one. Because I know, but I forgot. Kim. So Kim. Right? Right, Poison, right? I know Kim says that.
And,
Yeah. And what
what was that one?
Tiffany
Was
says one saying like all the time. I'm trying to remember it. God, my memory is so Green Eyes. My memory's so bad.
you feel me?
You feel me?
Who says okay people are right people? Robbie says okay, or something like that. They said.
I don't know. Who says, oh my God, you guys, who says, my vagina all the time?
Oh, I gotta put a granny down for uh
See, you said it without saying it.
monetization.
Monstization. And then she says something else that's similar to that word. I don't know. She has a hard
Yeah,
time.
she's got some other words too that she
Yeah.
can't say.
Oh, yeah. She has a hard time pronouncing certain words. Maybe it's her Z's. Monstization. When I was making that video, oh my God.
Hey,
You know.
Auntie JoJo,
Oh, hi, Auntie JoJo. How are you?
Green Eyes. Green Eyes, thank you for sending me the link to Natasha's channel.
Yeah.
Mrs. P, I'll
You
put
don't
her
want to
down.
smoke?
Yeah.
Who says that?
What? I don't know.
Poison? Have you been hanging out somewhere we don't
Just
know?
smoke.
I'm
Who
just
said that?
joking.
Poison. Howdy, MKB and Andrea.
Oh, Pocket.
Who used to be on YouTube and call their boyfriend daddy? Oh, that was that Brittany. Brittany.
Brittany J.
No, it was
Oh, TT.
no, it wasn't. Oh, TT says what? Oh, TT
How
says,
could you ever support? Bye. Okay, now they can go.
how could you ever support Natasha Cooper?
No, that's their. I mean, I don't know. It's your live. You can address it.
You don't want this smoke. That's what. Who says that?
Who do
You
you support and
don't
why?
want
Whatever. What you have nothing better to do tonight than to ask us that?
TT.
Who do you support?
Who
Whatever.
do you support? Whatever.
God, you're hiding behind a
TT says
word, not even a name, a word. Have some balls and why don't you show who you are and then ask?
They just had to freaking say something out of the way. Jeez, yeah, they did.
I told you they do that. They slither in and
I
kind of
got that one down.
keep it on the down low for a minute, and then they pop off with something. Oh my god! Who just? Oh my god! No way!
How you just now get home, Broken? What you been doing? I thought you worked days, not nights.
Aww. I'm gonna cry.
What? What happened?
I'm not gonna read it, but thank you so much who just sent me this. I don't know who you are though.
Oh Jesus! Now I gotta know this. Well, you can tell me when
Let
we get
me
off.
see. Let me see at the end. Oh, thank you so much.
Laszlo's being was so good, Granny. To the. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I would never say their name.
I know they changed it till tonight. They
Lysol's
changed it
scene was so good, Grant.
to the moon or
Yeah.
to the loon, to the moon. I guess
Oh,
I
thank
can't put that
you.
on a shirt. Should the Lysol's peen was so good, Granny. That wouldn't be good on a shirt, I don't think, or on a tumbler.
Yeah, you got to be careful because people want to use those tumblers around their kids, and
Yeah.
yeah, we don't want them. Oh shit! I just dropped my phone. Sorry.
Oh, read your message above. Green eyes. MKB, I received my coasters today. I love them. Well made, and you're well. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you got on finally.
Aren't they so? The quality is just amazing. I don't know who to say thank you to.
Well, thank you, somebody who just sent something. Oh, that was so sweet.
And I have to read the story, and I can't now, but I see the first couple sentences. And
Mm.
thank you
Mm.
for sharing, and thank you so much. Well,
Well,
there's a lot of people that are very good people. And it almost takes away from the bad ones.
yep.
It's hard to believe when there's good ones when, you just don't know who is a real and who isn't. And it's a shame. But I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I don't want to say, even if I knew who you were, I wouldn't say, but I want to know for my own.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I got me a list started anyway.
Yeah, we're going to do something fun we can do while our kids are at school because we're talking about being lonely. So
I'm so lonely.
we should
So,
talk in the morning about a game or something and
yeah.
then do it. Oh, Poison saying thank you for me. You too, girl.
Um, you'll just what time? You just have to call me because I don't know what time you get up. So you just
Well,
have to
I
call
don't
me.
know either because this is our first day, so I got to
Yeah,
feel everything out again.
yeah. So you just call me and I'll answer when you call me.
Well, I don't want to wake you.
Oh, I'll be awake.
Okay, so she'll be at school by 8:30. I'll be back.
They have to be at
So,
school at 8:30.
well, she has to be there at 8:10, but I'll be back. I'm
Y'all
just
starts at eight
saying.
ten.
Yeah, why? What
Our
time does?
starts is we have to be there by 7:30, no later.
Oh my God, that's high school here. Always real early.
Yeah, but ours has
Oh,
always
that's
been that
so
early.
early. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have to be there at 7:30 every morning.
Oh, poor
If you
Landon.
if you're late, you get in trouble.
I know, isn't that crazy? Like last year, I would take my daughter to the dentist or something, and I'd bring her in late, and they're like, she's still late. She's still considered late. I'm like, but I'm right here signing her in. It doesn't matter. She's still late. What? How does that make sense?
Mm. Well, I don't know if you already talked about it, but how
Hmm.
did Landon's first day at school go? Oh, he's well. When I asked him, I said,
Mhm.
how did you have fun at school today?" He said, "Well, kinda." He said, "Kinda." I said, "That's my son. You can tell it." Well, kinda.
Aw.
But he had fun today. I guess he kind of had fun.
Is he in first grade or
Yes,
second?
he's in
First
first grade.
grade.
So, but he came home. He was wore out. He sat there and was playing his tablet and dozed off on the couch. I had to wake him up.
Aw.
I was like, "Get up! You can't go to bed this early. You got to wait to go to bed at nighttime so you can go to school tomorrow."
Hmm. Well, you also have to think he's been partying real hard the past few days.
Yeah.
So that on top of getting up early, that little boy's exhausted. He's pooped.
Thank you, Green Eyes. I appreciate it.
Yeah, she does amazing. I keep telling her to do a live and show all her stuff and have sales and stuff with her beautiful work. I don't even know what to say about the message. My feelings are. Oh, should you guys have a private convo?
Whatever. I don't care.
Oh, I didn't. I'm not even paying
Oh,
attention to what you guys. I just saw that.
my
So are you guys having a low key convo?
Brooklyn, I guess. I
Okay.
didn't want to be late because I take mine to school and my night rib and rollers in my hair. If we were late, I'd have
I
to go
love
in
it.
and sign that.
That's
Girl, that's
so
the same way I
funny.
am. I don't want to be late either because I'll be in my pajamas when I take him to school too, and I sure don't want to run in looking like that. No bra
Yeah.
on, nothing.
Green eyes, I know. And I told her she needs to explain to people that they can pick whatever picture they want to have her put on the Tumblr. Because if she has pre-made ones, I think, people might be thinking you have to buy them like that, but she can actually put any picture you want on it. And who wouldn't want to see their children's face or their wedding picture or whatever on a cup, on a tumbler every day? That's so
I told you the last one I did that I did something for somebody's wedding picture on a tumbler with
yeah, that's
roses in the
beautiful.
background. It was really pretty.
Oh my god, and the one you made for my dad. Oh my god. I still haven't given it to him because he still hasn't come. And now I had to tell him he can't come now because I don't know where I'm going to be. I'm sorry. Like he's trying to make plans to come see us, and but that one was beautiful. Oh my god, it was so perfect.
Yeah, I
The way
love that
that the
one.
pictures fit and just everything about it was beautiful. And my girls said I want one. Like they wanted it. But you do an excellent job and you need to show everyone. I wish that they could feel the quality. Like that's never gonna, the picture's not gonna fade. It's not going anywhere. That's a sturdy thing. The only way it's going anywhere is if you leave it behind.
Yeah, Pakistan, I could do that too.
Hmm.
Hmm, that would be funny.
But yeah, they're beautiful. And you definitely have to have a sale. And I wish I could have a sale and get rid of half of my shit in this house, but I can't be mailing things and heavy things and big things and um but yeah, I have to be getting rid of things. But I think it'd be fun to have a sale, you know, how Natasha does. Other people do it too. It
Yeah,
has,
community sale.
yeah. Like, why haven't we done that? We need to do that.
Yeah, we can.
I wonder if people would be willing to come up. It's getting people up is the
That's
thing.
yeah.
It's getting them to come up and share anything. I know it's hard, but You could even change your name when you come up, and only we would know who you are.
Oh, yeah. They don't.
You could, yeah. How often? I've never done it, so I don't know. But I hear people saying you can only do it so often.
I don't know.
If I drink that much coffee, my
This
boobs.
might will be perky.
You guys are funny. Everyone has always said
Once you
nice
made
things
Kelly
about
was so
it.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
tumblers. Mm-hmm.
I like the ones with the personal pictures on there the best. That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't think everyone understands that you can literally send her a picture of whatever you want and she'll put it on. Yeah. And I don't know if you have one that can wrap around the whole cup or what your sizes are or whatever, but she can put a couple pictures on. You can make a collage of your own and send that to her and she can put that on. That way you can smush a bunch of pictures in it.
Yeah, that's why you did yours.
Yeah, I want to get the most for sure. If I bounce around too much, I give myself too. What the fuck? You got big boobies, Pocket?
That's the way I used to be, Pocket Sam, before I had a breast reduction, girl. I could knock myself out in a minute.
Oh, I would imagine that would hurt really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like it would wear on your back.
It did. I had like indentions in my shoulders, and my straps would rub my shoulders raw all the time.
I'm
my back would hurt
sorry.
really bad.
Do you
And then
mind me asking how old you were when you had the reduction?
I had it in 2008, and I'm 47, so I don't know how long it's 2008.
That was like, what, 15 years ago?
Yeah, 15 years ago. So I was in my 30s.
Wow, so you had to carry him around all those
Yes,
years.
for too long.
How big were they?
I wore a size F.
Oh my God. Wow.
Broken just said,
Uh-oh.
listen to this.
Uh-oh. What?
You still there? Okay.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
She said, did I just say that I didn't care that her feelings got hurt?
Wait,
Did
what?
did y'all hear me say anything about anybody's feelings get hurt?
No, I didn't hear anything.
No.
I wasn't watching her, but I didn't hear you say that.
No, I ain't said nothing about it. I didn't care about nobody's feelings.
Well, I mean, I think you guys should talk privately, but I mean, maybe not because other people get hurt too when you schedule a live and.
I mean, I don't know why she thinking I'm talking about her because I ain't said nothing about her on my live. Period.
Well, you said a little. To be fair, you said
like what?
I mean, my memory's so shot. I can't remember my name. You said a little, but not bad stuff. I mean, sometimes
that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about. I didn't say that I didn't care for feelings. Didn't get hurt.
Yeah, no. Sometimes
when she came in here, I was sitting.
Facts, sometimes when you're talking about facts, they sound negative or derogatory, but they're just, it is what it is, and there's no way to sugarcoat it. So the fact is what you said about,
You said you didn't care about something else we were talking about. Yeah, I didn't say it about her. When she left her little comment, I didn't say nothing about her comments.
But what about all the times that you're hurt and your feelings are hurt? Because
it don't matter about mine.
I don't know. You guys need to talk privately, but I don't know. Nothing's gonna. We're live. I gotta remind
you
myself.
Don't have back problems. Oh, I do have a lot of back problems, but I did have a lot then too. I had a lot, especially when I had the breasts that I had. I wore size F, and they hang always. They would hang down to my belly button. That's how far they were. They were huge.
God. I'm so glad you were able to get it done, because as you get older, it get worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, I know. And a friend of mine that I told her about it, and she went and got hers done this year, I think.
Uh-huh.
And she's younger; she's in her 20s,
Oh,
and
good.
so she got hers done early, and she didn't have to wait. She was 30 something before she got them, but her insurance ended up paying for hers too, so she got hers done.
Because it makes sense that the insurance would pay for it, because it could cause a lot of problems.
Yeah,
But I'm glad you got that done, so you're more comfortable.
yeah.
Boobs are annoying. Like, mine aren't big. But could you imagine having a dingling between your legs? That would be
Yeah,
really
that just rubbing on you all the time.
ew.
That would seem like it was
Three things
a
hanging. Like,
ball sacks,
ew, like that's
sweaty when you're hot.
annoying. That would be really annoying.
But they do go to the bathroom easier. They ain't got to worry about sitting on a toilet seat.
Exactly. They don't have to worry about their knees balancing.
Yeah.
They could just whip it out anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Would have
Yeah, I
chest.
did have chest of drawers. Thinking about it now, I sure did. That would be cute. I didn't ever think of that.
So listen, yeah, that's funny.
Mm.
My twins have really big asses, like really, really, really big. Naturally. And one of my younger daughters said, like, I think it was when she was pregnant, so her butt got even bigger. And Liz, do you remember who said, were you the one that said about the plate? Remember Brittany or Brooks? Oh shit. One of your sissy's butts. Remember someone's, was that you or Kirsten? About the on the with the plate.
What?
Hang on.
No, wait.
Who said that comment about, remember when one of them were pregnant and their butts were
Oh,
really.
Brooke. No. Oh, that's Brooks.
Who said it? Okay.
I think it was Abby or Kirsten. I don't.
She's like, what did she? What did she say? Here, I'm gonna see if Liz remembers.
I don't know. She said
Yeah, you
that
did.
like something about if she needed a job or something, she'd work as like a waitress. She'd carry a bunch of plates and dishes on her butt and then serve them to people.
She said she could put a plate of spaghetti that her butt's so big. And no joke, huh? Who was it?
I don't know. I think it was Kirsten.
No, Kirsten said it, but whose butt was it?
Brooke.
Like, they have really big asses, huh, honey?
Yeah.
Like, she's all,
She said, yeah.
and boobs. She goes, and boobs, yeah.
I don't look. You can just see without looking.
You're funny. Oh my God. Yeah, they have really, really big butts.
How did that happen?
Because Nana had a really big butt too.
My butt. I don't want one.
Oh my God, you guys. She's 12, so she thinks butt stuff's funny. And having older sisters, like so my one Kirsten that owns the business, she's like, oh my God, Brooke, your butt is so big that you could literally put and she was full on like doing the actions and stuff. You could put a whole plate of spaghetti on your ass. That's how, like, no joke. It was so
Becky,
funny.
her butt was so big. I like big butts, and I can't lie.
Poison, really? Yeah, I didn't want to
My
say
daughter's
their
name
names.
is Brooke. Well, the
But yeah,
first
that's a
names ain't
beautiful.
gonna matter.
Let me tell you where I got that name. Can I?
Yeah.
So when I had my twins, I was 19 when I was pregnant, and I used to watch Santa Barbara. I don't know if anyone knows of that. And there was a beautiful woman on there named Brooke. And so I was like, oh my God, Brooke. That was before I knew I was having two. So, but where'd you find that name, Poison? Because it didn't used to be like, because my twins are 30 now. So back 30 years ago, it was not a common name at all. You love Santa Barbara? Oh my God, Cruz and Eden and Brooke. Wait, am I on the right? Yeah, wasn't Brooke the sister? Was Brooke the sister of Eden, right? I can't remember. Oh my God, I'm losing it. I used to watch Santa Barbara every day. I was obsessed. Santa Barbara and the Young and the Restless, the Kardashians, big butts and style. Yeah, but some of them had like a ass reduction.
Oh,
Yeah,
you think
Cruz
so?
was very handsome. Oh, yes. And Eden was so gorgeous. She was just, I actually looked her up not that long ago because it's like, what does she look like now? And then Kelly, she's still beautiful. Cruz. Oh my God, you know who was sexy too? Eden had that affair with Robert, that Robert guy. He was a hottie too. But I kind of was obsessed with Eden because she's so gorgeous. God, that nostalgia. There it is, going back in time.
Oh.
Did you used to watch soap operas?
I watched One Life to Live and All My Children. Those
Totally the opposite of the ones I watched.
I love All My Children. That was my favorite.
Oh, and Days of Our Lives. Did you
I
watch
got
that?
my daughter Haley off of All My Children.
Oh,
Haley.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How funny.
Yep.
Yeah, that's funny that we find these names from soap operas. Yeah, Days of Our Lives I watched. But I think the one I watched the longest was The Young and the Restless. I watched that, oh my God, from the time I was like 7 or something, because my sister did, all the way until probably 10 years ago. And I know it's still on. Was Eden Cruz's girl? Yeah, the gorgeous one with the long blonde hair. She just was perfect. She was gorgeous. And Brooke, where is Brooke from? Like, I'm losing my mind right now. Who did Brooke play? I'm forgetting what soap opera I got her name from. No, wasn't Brooke on Santa Barbara?
Oh.
Oh
I
my
don't
God! And
know.
what's his name still around? Eric Braden, Victor. Victor's still around.
Molly, you got one of your daughter's names from a TV show?
Isn't that funny?
I think we all go. The TV was where we got ours from.
And does anyone remember from The Young and the Restless? Neil. Oh my God, he passed away. Neil. He was beautiful. What's his real name? Um, Help me out, you guys. What
Mm,
was Neil from the? No, not Brooke Shields, but she was gorgeous too. She
yeah.
still is. She's still gorgeous. Yeah, Brooke Shields is. She was the first star that I heard come out and talk about depression and actually not liking her kids. She had like that disassociation from her kids when they were born. She wasn't bonded with them. And anyway, she was the first one that I had ever seen years ago go public. Started really coming out with mental illness, and because when the famous people do it, it's like it's okay. It makes it okay, and that's a good thing because they're not untouchable. They get the same things we do. They're human. So that was good that she stood up and said that. I think was it on Oprah? I don't remember. But I watched The Blue Lagoon when I
Oh, I
was.
love the Blue
Oh,
Lagoon
me
back in the day.
too.
Oh,
But
that was my
listen,
favorite.
me too. And oh, what was that guy's name? Oh God, all this stuff's on the tip of my tongue. But you know how old she was? And when I started looking up Brooke to see, because I was looking into her acting career and stuff, she was like 10 and doing like a naked photo shoot. But how many years ago was this? This was many years ago, but still. And remember that one movie she was in where those guys, like she was Oh my god. Yeah, postpartum depression. What was that one? She was little. She was a little girl, and there were all those like gentlemen that wanted her, and she was in a movie, and she was like, I don't know, was she 7 or 8 or 9? It's just the things that were acceptable back then.
Hmm.
Mm, yeah, it's sad, and a lot of the moms, Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster. I remember that movie she played in. There was a good movie she played in. Um, Dang, she played in a lot of good movies though.
Mm-hmm.
That one where her boyfriend beat her up real bad. I forgot the name of it, and almost killed her. Um, Damn,
Preoccupied. Hmm. The
preoccupied.
accused, Poison said.
My mind is just wandering right now, thinking of something right now.
Yeah, don't even look. Yeah, like why was that stuff acceptable so young? And we didn't know, like when because I was young too when I watched the Blue Lagoon.
Yeah, I was young too. I used to love watching, and then had that little berries at the end. It gives they
Oh my
all
god,
do
I
it. It's
know,
so
that was so
I was so
sad.
sad. Oh,
I know, me too, and I watched it a lot. Yeah. Yeah, some of these things, and that all these things that I don't know, so many things are coming out about like Disney and Nickelodeon, the children's stars on there, and like the directors and stuff, and it's just nasty stuff, and it takes away so much of our good memories to find this stuff out. Oh my God, Shirley Temple has story. I
the
know.
cutest little girl ever.
Pakistan, I saw that. Like they used to use children like as objects. Like, oh, it's just acting. And then their parents would push them and push them and push them. They would sell them pretty much. It's like selling them.
Mm,
She was
sad.
adorable. Like, how
Yeah.
sad. And then there was something with, oh my God, my brain.
Somebody said Pee Wee Herman died yesterday. Wasn't it yesterday?
Really?
Hmm.
You
I
know,
think
it's
I,
true?
I think it was yesterday when they said it. Yeah, he was 70.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's sad.
Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
Mm-hmm.
That's creepy. Very creepy. Oh, and you guys look up Barney. Because if you're my or had kids around the time I did, one of the Barney characters was a sick fuck. Look it up.
My kids love Barney. It was like their
It,
fave.
yeah,
I
my
know every
kids.
song Barney ever put out, girl.
Oh, me too, MKB. Totally. All of them.
Sally and the Camels, 5 humps. Sally
What
and the
about.
Camels.
Let's make this the happiest Halloween.
Oh Lord, I remember all them damn songs. It's pathetic.
I know, I loved Barney too. And now listen, I don't want to ruin it totally for you. There were a couple of Barneys. So one of them was a sicko.
Yeah.
Look it up. Look up Barney the sick character. Or I don't know. How do you look that up? But yeah, I mean there's people, it's very sad that in retrospect we look back now that we have so much more knowledge with the internet and stuff, and you look back and you see things that there's no way you ever even thought to think that way back then,
I
right?
know.
You just don't think that way. You just trust, and wherever your parents sent you, and for God's sake, I was 7 years old riding my bike all over the place. Thank God I was okay by myself because it was okay back then.
Yeah.
It was safe.
We used to ride ours downtown all the time.
And I would never let my kids these days. I keep my daughter under lock and key, the one that's with me. And believe me, I'd keep the other ones too. It's just such a scary
I know
world.
we
You
used to
did?
ride downtown, like at Christopher's age, my grandson's age. What they'd let us go downtown and go to the candy store. We'd get the laundromat and everything else down there and fooling with stuff.
Yeah, your parents could send you to go do like errands or something.
Yeah,
Yep.
I used to go get
Not
the mail from
now.
my mom. I used to go buy her cigarettes.
I remember those days.
You could do that back in the day.
Yep. Do you remember when people would smoke like in the malls and on the planes?
Yeah, you go to restaurants and be full of smoke.
Like I smoke, but I get it. Like if I didn't, I wouldn't want to be around it.
Mr. Rogers was squeaky clean. I'm sure he was.
Yeah, yeah. Captain Kangaroo, yes. I remember, but I don't remember. I
I
can't
remember Captain
remember.
Kangaroo.
Yeah, there's so many. Um, I don't know. It's just sad to find stuff out now because it puts like a bad taste from your childhood, you know?
It's Barney, BJ, and
Mm.
Baby Bop.
Baby Bop! Oh my god! I had so many Barney. One of my daughters was so in love with Barney. Oh my god. So in love with him. We had huge Barneys and Baby Bops all over the place.
That's the way my oldest one, Travis, he was the one
How
that
old
was
is he now?
27, I think.
See, and my girls that were obsessed with Barney are 25 and 24. So yeah, that was
Back
the
in,
time period. The good old days, yeah, where you could smoke anywhere. I know. I was thinking about it, Pocket Sam, the other day. I was like, oh my God, we used to smoke on planes. That's disgusting. You hardly have any air as it is, and here's people sit. I remember smoking on a freaking plane with the little
smoking on a plane. I ain't
ashtrays.
never been in a plane though.
Yeah, my daughter just went on a plane for the first time.
Yeah, that'd be fun to go on a plane.
But yeah, I remember going like shopping, grocery shopping, and in the malls, like me and all my little
They'd
friends.
have the little ashtrays out in the middle of the aisle in the mall and
Yep.
stuff where you could just put your cigarettes out and stuff.
Yeah, and
Lord
you could
help
just
us.
walk along with it like it's no big deal. And then you could sneak and your parents wouldn't see.
Yeah, the grocery store used to be, I used to work in the grocery store. Yeah, they'd be smelling really strong with cigarettes.
But it was just the norm back then. Like
I
people didn't
know.
think twice about it. I remember when they banned it, like here they started banning it. They actually banned it in a city here first. And then no, it was the grocery stores, the malls, then this a whole entire city and outskirt of Phoenix did. And then they eventually, I don't know, probably
I wonder
like
how long it's been since they banned cigarettes.
I've looked that up too. I can't remember. But I think it's different in all cities.
Oh,
But also,
man, smoking the elevator?
oh yeah, in the
Oh, Lord.
hospitals.
Hospitals. What? That
Yeah,
is
I
crazy.
believe it because it was normal. Now listen, I mean, we didn't know how bad it was. I remember my parents always telling me a story. So my sister was born in 1968, and my parents told me, they're like, well, we smoked in the car when we were bringing her home because in our minds we were getting her used to it. Like if you no, I mean that's how their thought was because it wasn't known to be bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, good. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't known to be bad. You know, it's just the norm. Remember all the commercials for cigarettes? Oh my God, there were so many.
Oh, doctors
Everyone's
would prescribe people to smoke for what?
shut up.
Back in the day before they knew it caused cancer.
Why would they prescribe them to? For what? What's that supposed to help?
Your nerves or
Nerves?
something?
Because really, there's tests that actually show that it makes it worse. But it feels like it makes it better, but it doesn't. Because believe me, I do it to feel better. But I've seen a study where it shows like the nerves in your hands, and it actually makes them really crazy.
Mhm. Man, that's crazy. I can't. I can just remember people walking around smoking. And my
Yeah.
mother, I remember my mother used to go down there where she'd be broke and didn't have no money for cigarettes. She'd all give us $1 a piece in food stamps, and we'd go down there and buy a 3-cent candy and get the change back, each one of us, and she'd go buy her
Oh.
cigarettes because it was only like a
Oh
dollar a
yeah.
pack back then.
Oh my God, how funny.
Yeah, because you couldn't buy cigarettes with food stamps back
Well,
then.
yeah, that's. I'm surprised back then you couldn't, but
I
yeah,
know.
it's so.
And
I
they had
mean,
that paper money back then. That's when you had to tear them off, and half the darn book would be tore off. They
it's
had those 50s and dollars in there, and oh, it was crazy. I remember the books they used to have, $65
wow.
books.
Oh my God, that's
You'd get
so
them in the
weird.
mail in the envelope. You know when that joker came in the mail, boy. It was ready.
Oh, how
Time to eat
funny.
now. Get all that good stuff.
Like, I feel like these days in some areas are easier and others it's a lot harder because people are lazy and like, yes, we have knowledge at our fingertips. However, people don't memorize directions. Like, they don't know north, south, east, west because we have a navigation system that does all the thinking for us. So it's like in some aspects, people are smarter because they can research what they want. However, the necessity things like remembering phone numbers and addresses.
Hmm.
Nobody does that anymore because
Nope.
they rely on the electronics.
Auntie Jojo, I remember when you used to buy cigarettes out of the machines.
Me too.
They
Like in a
just,
bar.
or yeah, or they had
Yeah,
them in a lot of
anywhere, a
places.
restaurant. Oh
Yeah,
my God. And you'd pull that little thing at the bottom.
yeah,
Oh
and
my
it
God,
slide
that's
out.
so funny. Oh.
Now a pack of smokes runs $12 to $14. Oh my gosh,
Yeah, it's like 10, 11 here. Yeah.
Jesus.
That's why I don't buy packs. I roll my own because it's really cheap to roll.
Mm. And so so you roll them just like the cigarettes.
Well, I have a little rolling machine, and like you pack the tobacco in there, and then you have a tube with a
Oh, so
filter.
it
I'm
does have a
doing it
tube with.
right now, and you put the tube into the little like thing, and then you slide it, and yeah, it shoves the tobacco in.
Oh, okay.
So you could get enough to last if you're rolling your own for like a month, as opposed to maybe 3 or 4 days of buying your own pack.
Oh, Shot Poison said mine are almost $7. That's not as bad as y'all's
Oh
are.
wow.
Well, Molly says she can get 2 packs for 12 and some change.
You guys, not
So that's $6 there.
there's no way. Well, I guess it depends what you smoke too, but an average here is like 10, 11 bucks. I remember when cigarettes were uh
We
was
used to
it
sell them at the store for like 99 cents, some
two
packs.
25? I remember like $2.20 or
Oh,
25
that
cents.
was for the Marlboros and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I also remember gas, or not gas, what was it? Yeah. Wait a minute. Or maybe no, the cigarette. Oh, all over the place. I remember when minimum wage here was $3 and
75 cents. How was
no,
that?
it
Or
was less than that. It was like 3.15 an hour.
I remember when it was 4.25 an hour, I think. It's the first time I remember.
You smoke Marlboros. Well, my preference, like my whole life, I've smoked Marlboro Reds, but then I started smoking Newports. Like as a teenager, young adult, I would have Newports as a treat on the weekends because they were always more expensive. And then, I mean, I just smoke. I get the tobacco, the menthol tobacco, and the menthol tubes, and I make my own.
Mm.
It's nothing to be proud of, but my daughters have watched me roll before and they're like, that looks really relaxing. What the hell?
They don't smoke, none of your daughters?
No. Well, actually, I'm lying because, my daughter that was here yesterday, she's like, want to go to the smoke shop? Want to go? And she bought me like tobacco and stuff, and she bought me a vape thing. So that's what I'm telling you because I think, I don't know, is it vape when you have like there's so many different devices that are smokable. I think it's a vape. Yeah. So anyway, she bought me one and she bought her one. So she does that sometimes, but no. Ironically, my kids don't smoke cigarettes.
Mm.
Isn't that interesting? And I smoked their whole lives.
Yeah.
I remember stealing my dad's Lucky Strikes like when I was 12.
Oh,
And they were so fucking strong, you get a buzz because there's no filter.
Lord.
Yeah, they were like strong. Lucky Strike. Yeah, they were really strong. But you're lucky you've never smoked.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I just don't like the smell of it.
I don't either, believe it or not. I don't like it at all. I think it's gross. My daughter vapes some. I'm so glad she never picked up my cigarettes. Yeah. I know it's a bad, nasty habit. And both my parents smoked for many years. My dad told me he stopped when one of his friends, he went to visit in the hospital, and he hugged him, and and he stopped. My dad was like, I don't want to be stinky.
I know, because you can smell it in their hair and everything.
It's bad. Yeah, it's really
My daughter
bad.
goes to her dad's house, and he smoked, and we was together. And
Hmm.
she comes back over here. I brings the kids over here from there, and I'm like, you gotta change their clothes. Something's got to
Yeah.
do
And
it.
how weird is that I don't like it, but I do it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think nothing bad about anybody that does it, but I just don't like the smell of it.
No. I don't like to smell the fucking weed. Like,
Me neither.
okay, so when I was growing up, they had different brands of weed, and one of them was called skunk weed. And it
No.
stank so fucking bad because, well, that's where it
The
got
stuff
its
they got
name.
nowadays are stronger than that shit.
That's my point, girlfriend. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's so disgusting, and we're talking about smells. I smell it everywhere, that gross, disgusting skunk smell. And it's everywhere because it's legal here.
Shut up, poison.
Which
Pocket saying says those candy cigarettes back in the day prepped me for the real deal. LOL. This shot of poison says I'm such a bad habit. I really want to quit, but I know I'd be eating my house down and everyone else's house
oh,
down.
totally.
Mhm.
Poison, I know. It's a bad habit, but I don't know. I've been doing it for more of my life than I haven't. That's for sure. Remember not just the candy cigarettes. What?
Pocket saying says shot of poison. LOL is true and gets so mean and irritated at
Oh
everything.
yeah.
Even listening to myself breathing drives me nuts.
Seriously, no joke. That's serious.
Pocket saying I feel for you.
I
Poor thing.
know. Like
We're
the
talking
only
about
way.
cigarettes of all things, and she's over here trying to quit.
Oh, I know, right? Does that make you want one? Because we're talking about it. I'm sorry if it does.
You like the smell of that strong ass weed they got nowadays?
Ew.
Jesus. That shit is
Mm-mm.
loud as all get out.
It's so disgusting and strong. And you can't, I mean, you walk by someone that just smoked and they reek. It's gross.
Hmm.
Just the smell is so strong. I don't care if someone smokes it. That part doesn't bother me. Like you said about cigarettes, it's the
Yeah.
odor. The odor is just so.
I'd rather smoke tobacco than crack.
Well, yeah. You guys are funny. But yeah, I wonder how many of us smoke out here. We know you never have, which is
Pocket
amazing.
smokes, shot of poison smokes, Molly smokes.
Molly, you
Yep.
smoke? I thought you just sucked on lollipops.
She's not such a goody goody two shoes. No. I don't know. Auntie JoJo, if you still in here, do you smoke?
Aw, Pocket, you're good now.
Broken
Good.
smokes.
Does she? Well,
Hmm.
she smokes weed.
Well, that
We
too.
know that.
Hmm.
But she smokes cigarettes too.
Yeah, like a freight train. Pocket saying I'd rather smoke a cig
Auntie
than smell like
JoJo.
a crack.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to be around me if I didn't have a cigarette. Because I would be a bitch.
Yeah, she does. Auntie JoJo does too.
She smokes too. Wow.
Ow,
I
everybody's
wonder, you know
smoking but
what?
me.
Let's totally do a community post and ask. Because those are anonymous. People are good about, we don't know who it is. Whoever votes, do you smoke, yes or no?
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious now.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's surprising because my parents smoked and I did. And when I started, I was really, really young. And I did it because I wanted to be like my sister that was 4 years older. And she had me smoking weed and everything because I wanted to hang out with the big, the teenagers, the bigger kids. They were cool.
Oh,
So yeah, I used to smoke weed when I was really young. But I haven't done anything like that. I mean, I think I have because I have a lot of medical issues with pain, and people keep telling me for the past few years you should smoke weed. I don't like it. It makes me like nervous, and I wish it worked and took my physical pains away, but it doesn't. It doesn't work at all. So I have tried it the past few years just to see. But yeah, I don't, my body doesn't like it. It makes me itch and my hair bothers me, and like I don't want my hair touching my face. I get like nervous and paranoid. So everybody's different, specific about what they smoke, especially. Yeah, I know, right? Because when you say you smoke these days, people automatically think it's weed, right? MKB.
right. That,
Right, right, right,
right,
right,
right.
right. Okay, so you got to get together, girl. Funny sayings.
Yeah,
I wanted to get some giggles, people that laugh in the community.
that would be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun. I also wanted to do eyes, but I need to be able to share screen to do that.
When you do
I'll
the
probably
poll.
do it when I get off here if I remember. I'll try and help you with saying MKB.
Okay, that'll work.
So is Broken still messaging you?
No.
Like everyone can't hear me. I'm like, MKB, I gotta tell you a secret. Come here. The whole fucking world's listening. Not the whole world, but potentially. But I will. I'm curious. I'm very curious. And I'm sure people would be more apt to vote if they know that nobody knows who they are.
Yeah.
What is Molly getting done tomorrow? Oh, with the sayings. Gotcha. Yeah, if you guys can think of anything too, for sure, send them. Send them on over.
Rover, send them over.
Those kinds of things take some research too. Might have to look into a few. Some people say a lot of funny stuff. Like Crafton, nothing sticks out. Oh yeah, you know what his is? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Everything she says, mm-hmm, in his like deep voice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, write that down.
How do you're gonna write mm-hmm? You got you got to get it. We got to catch them saying it. We got to get them and play it. But then they'll hear the voice and then they'll know. So maybe after they guess the saying, then play it. And then we're going to get struck for copyright for using their word. You use my sound out of my mouth. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I better go. I got to get my daughter to bed. I'm on way longer than I thought I would be with you.
Me too.
I know you.
I didn't think
Are.
we'd be on that long.
Me neither.
We get
But
to run our mouth.
uh, let's think of some fun stuff so when our kids are at school. And please, you guys, just send some good vibes and for me, please, please, please. And thank you so much to whoever was.
Yeah, let me know what happened. You didn't after you get off.
As far as who, I don't know who sent it though.
Or what it was.
Okay, I will. All right. Good night, everyone. I'll let you say good night.
All
Thank
right.
you, MKB.
You're welcome.
You
Thank you for
guys are
coming up.
awesome. It's always fun visiting with everyone. All
Yes,
right.
it is.
Mm-hmm. All right. Good night. Bye, you
Thank
guys.
y'all. Well, I hope all y'all have a blessed and wonderful day tomorrow. Sweet dreams. And hopefully you might see me tomorrow. I don't know. We never know when I'm coming on. I never know when I'm coming on to the last minute usually. So yeah, Molly, we need to figure out some sayings tomorrow. Good night, shot of poison, sweet dreams, pocket sand. Nighty night, Auntie JoJo. Good night, Jana Jersey. Good night, Kitty. Good night, everyone. Good night, Molly. Good night. I hope I didn't miss nobody. Green eyes. Good night. If I missed somebody, I'm sorry. Pocket sand. I hope I said good night. Well, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.